The treaty happens, but nobody really understands what the other's perspective at all on this, okay? For the Lakota, they believe that what they've just solidified for themselves is autonomy. They're free to do as they please on their land. This is our land, and we get to do whatever we want. They get isolation from American settlers. In other words, nobody's going to be coming in and trying to take our land from us. And they also secure trade. Trade is very important to all Native nations. They'd been, by the way, Native nations had been in the trade business for thousands of years before white people got here. But in a lot of history books, the Europeans are always given credit for starting trade. And when in reality, all they did was tap into long existing trade routes and relationships for Native Americans. But that's what, from the Lakota perspective, it's all, in fact, there was nothing in treaties said they couldn't enlarge their lands. Okay? There were still other Native nations out there that they figured they could take more land from. From the United States perspective, though, this is the beginning of their confinement of Native nations within a spatially controlled area. Okay, and once you can do that, then that gives you a certain amount of power, especially when you are thinking of making that a temporary reservation. And so you can see that even though the United States has signed these treaties saying this is your land forever and all this, they have absolutely no desire or inclination to actually let that be the reality of it, because all reservations was seen as temporary until Native Americans either became extinct or assimilated.